Welcome back. Well, it seems as though the pandemic took so much away. The one thing it has added is an increase in substance use and requests for assistance. Well, Hope Network is responding to the need. Joining me this morning is Dr. Jean TALSMA. Good morning, Dr. TALSMA.
Good morning.
And so let's go ahead and talk about this new service that Hope Network is offering.
Sure. Hope Network has opened a new facility in the Grand Rapids area, which is offering medical management of substance use withdrawal symptoms, what's commonly known as Detox, as well as residential services, which is where folks may stay a little bit longer to help cement that early part of their recovery and their sobriety.
And speaking of these trends in addiction, what have you seen since the pandemic started?
There's really been a dramatic increase in both substance use, of about doubling of folks reporting problematic substance use between 2019 and 2020, as well as a doubling in fatal overdoses. Particularly, we've seen that trend here in West Michigan, so it's really very problematic right now.
I mean, are we talking hardcore drugs? Are we talking alcohol, or a blend of both?
All of the above. Alcohol is always a big player in substance use disorder, but also things like heroin and fentanyl and methamphetamine are not going away.
And time is everything, so getting this assistance in a timely manner, and then what happens if the treatment is delayed?
Delay in this kind of treatment can not only prolong the suffering of an individual who's dealing with substance use disorder and the suffering of their friends and loved ones, but it may also lead to a further deterioration in their mental health. It increases the risk of overdose and of intentional self-harm. A lot of folks who deal with substance use disorder end up falling into depression, and the risk of suicide in those individuals also goes way up.
So let's talk about this facility. How big is this facility, and who's providing the treatment for everyone?
Sure. Our new facility is 16 beds total. 12 of those beds are sort of earmarked for folks who need the acute withdrawal or subacute withdrawal management, the detox portion. And then the remaining 4 beds are set aside for that residential piece where folks may need to stay an extra 10 days or sometimes more to really get a handle on how to function without that substance in their life. At that facility, we have not only recovery support specialists and recovery coaches on site around the clock, we also have therapists, mental health therapists, there to provide support for our clients. We have nurses and we have medical providers, both physicians and nurse practitioners, who are there to help manage those withdrawal symptoms.
And we just got to look at the facility. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we want to let people know that you will be in a very comfortable setting. And also we want people to know what they should look out for if it's their loved one, their friend, or even themselves.
Some warning symptoms that a substance use may be a problem include things like hiding your substance use or your loved one hiding their substance use from friends and family. If they find that they're avoiding or neglecting family or work obligations or withdrawing from social situations that they've historically enjoyed in order to pursue using that substance or in order to recover from using that substance, those are all pretty big red flags.
And then finally, how does this new center really kind of play off of all of the other Hope Network centers for recovery?
So Hope Network Center for Recovery is a relatively new service for Hope Network. It's only been around for a couple of years now, and this is really the next step. We've been providing outpatient services with both therapy and medication management for folks who are a little more stable in their substance use recovery. And this really helps to capture that whole continuum of care where folks are starting that process and just coming off of their substance. And then we can hopefully help continue that process through whatever length of treatment they may need.
And this new facility, is it right here in Grand Rapids?
It is. It's right here in Grand Rapids, pretty central location, fairly easily accessible.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for all that you're doing for West Michigan.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. To learn more about the program, you can call 833-903-2280 or visit hopenetwork.org. We'll be right back.